Have you ever been talking to your dog and suddenly noticed it stop look deeply into your eyes, then gently tilt its head to one side? Just a small gesture, yet enough to soften your heart instantly. In that moment, it seems as though it's trying to listen to you, understand you, and connect with you in the most subtle way. The head tilt might look like pure cuteness, but the truth beneath it is far deeper. Your dog is sincerely trying to understand your world, every sound, every facial expression, every tiny emotion. Today, let's decode that sweet moment. To understand that every time it tilts its head, it's not just a behavior, it's a language of love. 1. Why do dogs tilt their heads when you talk? Have you ever whispered a few random words to your dog? Maybe a soft reminder, a gentle confession, or just talking to yourself. Then suddenly seen, it stop, look up, and slowly tilt its head to one side. That moment feels like the world slows down for a beat. No more traffic noise outside, no more chaotic thoughts in your head. Just those honest, deep eyes staring right at you. Here's the magical truth. It's not doing that unconsciously. It's actually trying to understand you. When a dog tilts its head, it's focusing all its attention on you. Not the kind of attention waiting for a command or a treat, but a rare and pure kind, like a close friend sitting down and quietly saying, "Go on, I'm listening." In that moment, you can feel clearly that its effort isn't just in the tilt, but in its eyes slightly wider, softer, as if asking gently. Its ears may twitch, its head shifts a bit more, its body leans slightly forward, all signaling one intention: connection. The dog might not grasp every word you say, but it senses the rhythm of your voice. It senses the softness or heaviness in your breath. It senses the way you look at it. That head tilt is its attempt to translate your feelings, striving to understand your story, using the language of the heart rather than words. That's why such moments melt our hearts, because that gesture isn't a random instinct. It's a caring act, a sign of listening, a moment when your dog is in its own way speaking, "I'm here, I'm paying attention, I want to understand you." A small tilt, but for them and for you, it becomes a silent conversation deeper than any spoken sentence. Part 2. How they use their eyes to connect with you. There are times when you sit quietly, maybe at the end of the day, when everything has quieted down, or during a tired afternoon, and your dog quietly approaches. It doesn't bark, doesn't jump up, doesn't demand attention. It just looks at you with a gaze gentle as a breath but deep as a story. That's not an empty look, not just curiosity, it's the gaze of complete presence. Dogs have a gift. Humans often lose the ability to pause everything just to be with another living being. When they look at you, all surrounding noise, the cars, the wind, the TV fades. Their world shrinks to only you and the emotions flowing from you. That look says, "You matter to me. How are you feeling? I'm here with you." And then sometimes right after that, look, the head may tilt as a soft question mark. It's like when a close friend leans in, listening to you with deep empathy. Dogs don't do it because they expect something. They do it because they want to understand. When they stare at you that way, they read the smallest changes, the curve of your lips, the light in your eyes, the way your jaw relaxes or tightens. They pick up subtleties so tiny you might not even notice. That's why many people say dogs know you're sad even before you know it, because they see signals you don't, and their head tilt is just the tip of that emotional iceberg. For them, the eyes speak louder than barks, and the gaze they give you carries one single meaning: connection. In that moment, even if you don't speak, don't touch them. Even if there's only silence between two beings from different species, it's a complete conversation. A conversation where both understand in a unique way, two souls meeting without words. 3. Tilting their head to see your face better. Here's the scientific and also the most touching part. A long muzzle, typical of many dog breeds, actually hides part of their field of view, especially the area around your mouth. Do you know? Your mouth? Your smile? How your lips move? They're extremely important emotional signals for dogs. It's not about curiosity, not about them being silly, but about their desire to read your emotions as clearly as possible. If you smile, their eyes light up. If you feel sad, they move closer and lean against you. That little tilt helps them see the emotional world on your face. a small gesture yet full of heartfelt intention. 4. Tilting their head to hear you better. Dogs' ears are amazingly sensitive, but to hear clearly, sometimes they need to adjust the angle, similar to how you skim your ear to catch a whisper, because dogs don't understand every word, but they sense how you say things. A "let's go" said happily has a completely different feel than "let's go" when you're tired. And dogs pick up that difference almost instantly. They tilt their head to filter out noise, to focus all their hearing on you as if you were the only melody they want to listen to. That tilt is their heart speaking. I'm trying to really listen to you because you matter to me. Fatha 5. A sign of deep empathy. Many people think head tilting is just a funny, cute trick dogs do, but the truth is much more touching. This is one of the clearest signs of a dog's empathy. They try to understand you, not for treats, not for obedience, but out of pure love. When you're tired, they tilt their head. When you speak in an unfamiliar tone, they tilt their head. When you are anxious, they tilt their head. That's when they're reading your emotions, assessing your mood, and trying to respond in the right way like a true friend. This isn't just a cute move. It's an emotional connection, so strong one that humans are lucky enough to receive. 6. How you should respond when your dog tilts its head. When your dog tilts its head, the whole world seems to pause for a heartbeat. It's not just a silly move that makes you smile, it's a moment when they open their heart completely to you. Their eyes are wider, softer, as if whispering, "I'm trying to understand you. Could you help me?" When that happens, how you respond can turn a tiny moment into a deep connection, deeper than any spoken word. Instead of rushing off with your tasks, pause for a second. Just pause, let go of the urgency, the racing thoughts in your head, and let your presence be real. Look into their eyes softly. No tension, no seriousness, just warmth and kindness. Dogs pick up the slightest changes in your face. When you give even a light smile, borderline imperceptible, their hearts bloom. To them, your smile is a sign of peace, a confirmation that everything's okay and they're doing the right thing. You can say anything. Not needing sentences, just a gentle voice like "I'm here" or "good boy, girl." That tone, soft and sincere, is enough to relax them completely. If you don't want to speak, even a slow blink works, just letting them know "I trust you and you can trust me." If they move closer to you, gently stroke their chest, behind their ears, or the back of their neck. Those are spots where they feel safest. You don't need to do much, you just need to be there, really be there. To them, that alone is a gift. Itapitri 7. The real meaning of that moment. It's easy to see a head tilt as a spontaneous, funny gesture a dog does without thinking. But if you look deeper, you'll find it's a quiet, beautiful moment. One that only those who love dogs can truly feel. When a dog tilts its head, it isn't just adjusting to see or hear better, it's trying to bridge the gap between our complicated human world and their instinctive canine world. It's a gentle confession: "I'm trying to understand you because you matter to me." Tilting the head is an act of empathy, a deliberate effort to understand your emotions. It means they're not just looking at you, they're observing you. They're not simply listening, they're listening with ears, eyes, and heart. And if you pause for a moment, look at them softly, speak in a warm voice, or even just exhale slowly, you'll show them their effort wasn't in vain. You show them you're trying too. You show them you're opening your heart for them too. That's what makes the bond between human and dog so special. Two beings from completely different worlds, and yet meeting in tiny, calm, real, precious moments. So the next time your dog tilts its head, treasure that moment. Let it remind you you're never truly alone. There is always a little soul nearby, watching, listening, trying to understand you and loving you with pure sincerity that only a dog can give. Hold on to those moments. They are the gentlest kind of magic in life.